And hello there. You can't park there. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the legacy track for the IRX iRacing Rallycross Dirt Road series. Once again, we're back in the Volkswagen Beetle on the 2008 Phoenix International Raceway. Had a lot of fun with this one. This is not a race where I'm going to be like, ooh, look at me. I got podium or higher without practice. No, this isn't me flexing. This is me showing off the spots that I learned and the fact that this race was absolute chaos and so much fun. There were so many moments where I was just on the edge of my seat and just hoping and praying to God that I did not wreck it or someone did not wreck it into me. This race was so much fun. Hopefully that can be relayed in the video because it was chef's kiss phenomenal. These are kind of the intense and crazy iRacing moments that I absolutely love. Hopefully it will come across as well on the video. However, we got to get started. This time, I didn't wait for the pack. I did not wait for the pack this time around. Decided to go straight off the start. But into that first corner, I still kind of let everyone pass me. I'm like, I've seen enough people wreck it here. I'm going to play it safe. So we've fallen back to 6th. I have no idea where we started. I'm so much closer to this pack. It is terrifying. One person wrecks it off to the right in front of me. And hello there. You can't park there. Decides to... I'm face to face with another driver on the first lap. And however... puts me up 2 positions, even though I am freaking out since that was beyond close. Oh, big ol' bite of the sausage curb. Might have got a slowdown penalty for that one. Can't tell. I'm too slow to begin with, so probably counted towards a slowdown anyway. Once again, I took the Joker lap. Taking a little too crazy. Down another position. Because this Joker lap, unless if you nail it, I think you're going to be losing time anyway. Good cut on that apex. Much better. I'm not taking a huge chunk out of that sausage curve. Unsettle the car. Slide it a bit further right than I wanted to. However, did get a good launch off of that hill. Got us closer to the car in front. However, big slide puts me side by side with another car. A little bit of contact. Luckily, it was light enough contact that it did not give us an incident point, I believe, if I remember correctly. But we're still driving. We're still pushing as hard as we can. Having a grand old time. Pop it down to 4th from 6th. And we're still in the rearview mirrors of the car in front. Trying to look as big and alive as possible as in between 2 cars. Thread the needle, both of them facing my direction. I get to see 2 more drivers face to face. It was an insane opening couple of laps. I was absolutely going insane. Almost put it in the barrier. Luckily, I was able to stop the car. But Joker lap done and early, easy in the beginning. Allows me to keep going on the regular track. Hoping I can get a good rotation again. I don't. Put it in the wall once again. You're going to see a lot that I love that wall. Me and her got a great relationship going. We see each other quite often. A little bit of a contact sport we've got going on, if you know what I mean. But I decided to send it down the inside, hit the sausage curve, try to get it as rotated as much as possible to get the position in. But I am unsure. I'm not the greatest around here on the dirt. So I did highly expect that the car behind me will come back around and reclaim the position as I go wide enough to hit the love of my life here in Phoenix, that wall there, which gives the position back to the car in front. However, I'm not discouraged. Kind of expected for me and her to meet again. However, once again, we've caught up pretty well to the car in front. And from here, woo, big slide. Big slide off the hill. Luckily, the car in front also has an incident with over pushing the car. This time around, I was getting a decent slide in. One that allowed me to avoid hitting the wall. No love taps here. Or full-on slams. But we've lost a good chunk of time to the car in front. My only hope is to close that gap as much as possible here on the actual track versus the dirt, because I can't drive on the dirt, as we can both see. Trying to figure out when and where is the good positioning to start turning, start to get the rotation in, to get the proper slide through that hairpin. Because from what I've seen, and that has allowed me to learn, is that the best way to take that dirt hairpin is to get a good slide through. But unfortunately, that was the race. It was that short. We were in and out just like that. High intensity, full push to the brim. And there was nothing more I could say about it. And in that race, we slotted in 5th on the grid. And at the end of the race, at the checkered flag, we gained a position and finished the race in 4th. Ended up positive on on the safety rating, and gained a position. All in all, it was a good race. It was the kind of race that I aimed for. High intensity, a lot of fun. And not only that, I managed to get both positive iRating and move up the field. Did I say iRating again? Positive safety rating and move up the field. That's the goal. That's the aim. And we managed to accomplish that today. And so, the race being over, I pretty much already get to wrap up the episode, this video. I always want to say episode for some stupid reason. This is not episodic. I gotta drill that into my brain. We're not doing episodic stuff here. That aside, there's a lot for me to learn still. When and how to induce good rotation to get good slides and drifting through the dirt while in full control of the car. As we can see, the dirt hairpin in this track, that is absolutely crucial that I can nail that down to get the proper time delta for this track so I'm not beyond slow. I need to learn that, and not only that, feel and understand just how differently the tires and the grip operates between the, I almost want to say asphalted or concrete track and how it changes on dirt, and then vice versa. It's very obvious and easy to understand when you go from dirt to the main track. You get that spike in grip and everything feels as it should, more so for me, because I don't do dirt tracks until I got to this point. But mostly it's the layered down track to dirt. I need to understand just when I should really be trucking that steering to get good rotation in, either going into the dirt or when on the dirt to do so. A lot of points to learn, great learning experience, but more so it was a whole lot of fun. Hopefully that was able to be visible in the recording, just how fun this kind of race is. These are the moments that I aim to have in iRacing and racing in general. High in intensity and absolutely full push. But like I've said before, this is the end of this video. So once again, I'm going to have to ask, please, can you hit that like button? Can you subscribe to the channel? And more so, if you've done those first 2 steps, can you please do the third and final step of hitting that notification bell so you can be notified every single time we post a video on this channel. I'm going to aim for a video a week. I don't know how that's going to work, but until I can get a good schedule that I can be confident and feel like I can be reliable on, it's mostly going to be whenever. It's definitely just mostly going to be whenever. So if you want to see another video from here, subscribe and be notified. That's the best way to know when a new video comes out. But that is the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and hopefully I can get to see you in another video. Until then, take care and God bless.